Over the past 10 years of selling real estate, I have been asked by a lot of sellers some of the exact same questions. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the most common home selling tips. Hi everybody, this is Shirley Chadda with Home Smart Realty Group. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you are here for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to my videos as they come out every single week. Today we're talking about the most common home seller tips that I get from my sellers. So I know selling your house is stressful. There's a lot of unknowns. It's very scary. I know when I sold my house, I know it was scary. There was a lot that we didn't know and a lot to do. That's why today I'm going to go over some of these tips that I have been asked in the past that might give you some ease and some little peace of mind when you're selling your home. The first question that I get asked all the time is, where do I start? So I know when people are selling their home and they have to buy a new home, the first thing they need to do is talk to a mortgage lender. And I say this because you need to know if you can get approved. First of all, you need to know how much you can get approved for. You need to know if you're taking the proceeds from the house that you're selling to buy your new house, or if you're going to buy your new house, move in that one and then sell your house so there's less stress. So you're not trying to do both on the same day. It depends on what you can afford, and that's what you need to talk to your lender about. Your lender is also going to tell you if anything has went on your credit that you need to fix before you get your new home. This will give you time to do that, as long as it's nothing serious. They're also going to let you know what you're approved for, the amount, so you know what you can afford on your new home. The second thing that I get asked all the time, what do I need to do to sell my home? This is where I come over to your house and I go through your house. I look at things. I can tell you things that I see that might need to be fixed so you can make a little bit more money. Now, I'm not talking about redoing your driveway or a new roof unless it's leaking. I'm talking about little cost things that will help you. So when you're ready to sell your house, just give me a call. I can come over, I can go through it, and I can look at it for you, and that will help. The next thing that I would suggest would be to look at your house as if you were the buyer. So when you walk in your house, just start looking at it like what you like and what you don't like. And I know it's hard because you love your home, but if you were walking in your home to buy it, do you see anything that you would want fixed? I recently went to a house with a buyer of mine, and it was around a $400,000 house, and the closet door fell off. Now, very, very easy fix, 20 bucks, whatever, but it was easy. And literally the door was just sitting there. The one was off the hinges and the other one next to it was off also. So, I mean, it was just an easy fix that didn't need to be sitting there like that. The next question that I get asked all the time is, should I sell my home first or should I buy another house first? Now, every situation is different. Do you, again, need the proceeds from your house to buy that house? This is obviously something that you need to talk to your lender first. If you can afford 2 mortgages at one time and you don't mind that, then yes, go ahead and buy the new house so you don't have a contingency to buy. Because contingencies right now, it's almost impossible to buy a house with a contingency of selling your home. So that is something to talk to your lender about. The next question I get a lot is, how long does it take to sell my home? Now, that totally depends on the market. In the market like we have today, it's days, literally. If your house is in great condition, it literally will be off the market in 24, 48 hours. But in a regular market, it can take 30 days to sell your house, 45 days to sell your house. You have to be priced right, obviously. And when I market homes to sell, I do Facebook funneling that gets out to the masses. So many people see your house. It does sell a little bit quicker. So it depends on your agent and what they do to sell your home. But once you get a contract on it, it's usually from the contract date to closing about 45 days. The next question I get all the time is, can I price my house higher and just go down? Because that gives me room, right? Well, technically, no, you do not want to price your house higher than your neighbor's house. If you have an identical house that looks exactly the same and they're priced at $250, but you want to price at $275, it doesn't make any sense at all, because if that's what the market is showing your home is worth, then no one's going to come see your home. They're just going to go see your neighbor's. Now, if your neighbor's house and your house are different, like you have the upgrades, you upgraded your bathroom, you have a new roof, you have new floors, painted, yes, of course, we're gonna look at that and we're gonna price it correctly so you are in the price range that you should be in. The last question I get is, can I sell my home as is? Now, by doing this in a regular market, you might be telling the buyers that there's something possibly wrong with your house. So if you're selling as is, a buyer is going to walk in and start adding up everything that they see is wrong, and then they'll make an offer deducting what they saw that was wrong. If there's nothing wrong with your house and you just don't want to deal with it, it might be worth just to sell it and as a regular sale and not as is. If it's an estate sale, then yes, I usually let people sell it as is because it is an estate sale. They don't know what's wrong with it. They haven't lived there. So I guess it depends on the situation that you're in and what we do. So we can talk about that when we meet up. So these are the most common home selling questions that I get. I hope that I answered them and will help you a little bit on that selling your home. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to call me, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next week. Hope it's great. Bye-bye.